Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers in Survival Mode. I'm once again back with the Bankrupt scenario made by Splitsie, and I'm exactly where I left off last time. So here I am in the ship that I stole, and we're sitting on top of the base. But what I want to do for this video is get it up and running, and to do that, to make that a lot easier, I've added in one single mod this time, and that's the easy NPC takeovers. Now I'm not too sure why the game froze up there, but I'm just going to hope that it wasn't anything too bad. But no, here I am on the outside, getting out of this. And what I am going to do is come over here and grind up this chair. Grinding up this chair and putting it back down should, in theory, give me the entire ship. There we go, so grinding this up, and there we go. So now the ship should be mine. Might need to grind up a few other bits and pieces on this ship to actually bring it over to me, but that should stop me from losing loads of reputation from just trying to fix up this ship. So for now, what I'm going to do is hide all the signals. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go, and it's time to get this all nice and operational. But first of all, whilst checking out this ship in between videos to see what the ship actually had on it, what I did find in here was that it has a elite rifle, magazines and hydrogen bottles in both of the armory lockers on each side. There's nothing in these because I did check these out to actually see what's going on with them. So these are completely empty, but I want to get rid of them because this is where I'm going to put down a basic assembler. I'm also going to get rid of this small reactor because I've got one on the opposite sides, so this one is not needed. There we go, just go and dump this all inside. There we go, nice little resources piling up in that container, and it should pop out some uranium once it's all fully ground up. There we go, so just go and dump that into that one. There we are, now it's time for me to put down a basic assembler, but to do this, make it a bit easier, I'm now just going to come into here, find that goes down, into here, withdraw everything, and that is such a nice feature. I'm so glad they added it in there, makes it nice and lazy to build stuff up, but there we go, now I can weld this up. Now then unlock the assembler, which I can then grind in the roof, take over that, and then from there I can start deconstructing some missiles, which are in the rocket turrets, and that should give me the stuff I need to create batteries, a small battery. I'm not going to go too large with this, I want to be very conservative for the resources I have, but no, I can come into this, grind this up, and I am still losing reputation. That's kind of annoying, but oh well, the mod seems to work once they actually take over it. Oh, let's go come down a bit further, there we go, and now that belongs to me. So into here to get things started, what I am going to do is deconstruct a few of these. Going to get rid of about 30, 40 of them. Don't really need any of them. Into here, going to get rid of 20 of them. And I'm just going to switch that on while I fiddle around with other stuff. So over here, I'm just going to get rid of this sliding door. I'm also going to get rid of the one over here. No longer need them, but I do need the steel plates. And I feel like I'm going to get rid of this. This is kind of where I want to have the O2HU generator and survival kits. Seems like a nice little way to tuck it away. Get rid of steel block as well. There we go. I'm just going to take over this as well, because this is going to have some missiles inside it. There we are. 24. That's going to be bloody good stuff to deconstruct. I do need the extra nickel. No, with that, I can now put down the O2HU generator. I want to have it like so. I thought I heard guns there for a second. Might be going a bit crazy already. So in here, need some large shield tubes, need some more steel plates, but who cares about that? Around here, this is where I'm going to put the survival kit, so finding that. Dropping that down, and I am going to need some more steel plates, so into here. That definitely sounds like some Gatling guns in the background. Might be the assembler disassembling stuff, but no, that can go down there, and that's why I'm deconstructing the missiles. I need the medical components to actually get this all fixed up. Now, this is not going to be airtight, so we'll need to go around the back of this thing and actually seal that up. No, over here, what do I need? Large steel tubes, computers, and steel plates. So into here, computers, large steel tubes, don't know why I just pulled them out, but who cares. Into there. That is now as far as I can go. Finishing off this bit. There we go. Everything else can now go inside. And once that is all done, I can actually start to build the medical components, then I am going to be safe from that point on. It won't solve my hydrogen issue, but it will solve my power, will solve the oxygen, will allow me to heal up, which is basically all I need, but most importantly, it will allow me to respawn, so then I can go super aggressive, actually try and take over other ships, because my plan with this ship is going to be to Frankenstein them together. So once I find another ship, I'm going to maybe slice off a bit of this ship, slice off this side of the ship, so looking down, maybe the left-hand side, and then I'll go and slice up the other ship, merge block them together, and try and make a gigantic Frankenstein ship, and keep building off it with every ship I find that's going to be useful. Yes, this mod that I added in, it does not allow me to take over the NPC ships spawned by the missions, because I will need to grind up the remote control block, but as you saw from the previous video, grinding up the remote control block will despawn the ship, so I simply cannot do that, or I'll find a wild ship to try and commandeer. No, up to here, let's go and grind that up. I will need to repair that up later on. There we go. So I can't really do that until the O2 HG generator has been built. Over to here, we've got a reactor. I suppose I could... I suppose I really shouldn't do anything like that. Now, once this is done, production. Oh, goody. And I'll come over to here, and I'm going to build myself 2 of them, and then I want to have 3 of them. So in the inventory, grabbing this, I don't think that was enough to actually construct them all. No, I need to keep disassembling stuff. So let's just go and get rid of all of them. There we go. All I can do now, pad number 2, find a battery, small battery, and I'm going to need some more steel plates. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. So I might need to construct some in here. So before that goes any further, just give me like 10 of them. In fact, we'll go 30 of them. There should be plenty of iron inside this thing from deconstructing everything. Yes, there is. Look at all that. 400. I'll do very nicely. And I'll just grab all this. And I can go back to disassembling. And plop that down and repair it up. Construction components. Just grab me 1 of them. And then 2 computers. I know I'm not going to get the power cells back, but who cares, there's only 2 of them, and that's why I built the small one. That's been built. That means that I can now go and grind this up and repair it to give it to myself. That then saw me being able to go outside, opening and closing all the doors, as well as unlock a few other bits and pieces that I'm going to need. This is almost done, almost got this fully under my control. I will take a few reputation hits here and there as I grind stuff up around the ship, but no, there we go, that's now under my control. I can now open and close that as I please. Looking at my oxygen, 31 remaining, plenty of time to actually get this done. So there we are with that. Over to here. There we go, that's now done. Up to here. There we are, that's now under my control. So I've got the oxygen tanks, O2 HG generator. So now all I need is the medical components, then I'm good to go. So into here, productions, that's still going. Might be able to get away with this thing. No, I cannot, it's going to need to keep going. I might just stop that for the moment. Let's go and DQ that. There we go. Back over to here, let's go and get rid of another 10 rockets. I've got plenty on here, which I don't really want to use. They are very good for actually getting resources out. Look at all this. You get uranium, platinum, magnesium, silicon, nickel. Yes, they will just keep deconstructing. I'll try and keep hold of some of the reactor components just in case my reactor does take damage. But no, they are very good for getting resources, and I do not need that second one. The other one can be plenty enough for this ship. And of course, I will just combine other ships together, which will no doubt have more reactors on there for me to use. So there we go, that's now done. Ooh, almost. I just need to have 1 more. Let's go and deconstruct that. There we go. Assemble. And there we are. All the medical components are now done. Over to here. And just need some displays. Almost done it. Got ahead of myself right there. There we go. All done. And once it's up to 100%. And there we go. So got oxygen, health, power. No hydrogen, but I do have those bottles from the lockers, so that'll keep me going for a nice long time. If I could grab one of them, in fact, I won't grab one of them right now, keep them for an emergency. But there we go, that's now all set up. I can respawn, death doesn't matter anymore, and I can go outside, actually go and block up that other hole. So up to here, I think what I will do is productions, make 10 more of them. There we go, grab me all of them. That should do quite nicely. Onto the outside. To the right, close the door up because it is not airtight on the middle. Around. To the back here. Let's go and get rid of the catwalk. There we go. Now put down a big old block. This should hopefully make it airtight on the inside. So there we go with that. It's not fully done. I suppose I can get rid of that. Make it nice and cleaner. And that repairs it all up to 100%. Come around to the inside. Ooh. I thought I almost died there, but again, it does not matter now. I've got a survival kit, so all is good in the world. Of course, till a large ship comes and attacks me. So, toggling that. And there we go. We now got oxygen on the inside. Putting my helmet down. And there we are. That makes me so happy. We now get that all done. So, what do I need to do now? Well, I've got containers on the left and right hand side connected to all the rocket turrets, but I don't really think I need to worry about them, because they should overfire any kind of enemies coming towards me. But for that, what I am going to do is now put in a save. There we go. And I believe it's time for me to look around for a ship. There we go. We've got a private sail down there. So what I'm going to do with this is put myself away. There we go. Because I can respawn on this, it doesn't matter now. I'm now going to head on outside. But first of all, suck in all the oxygen, helmet down, onto the outside. And it's time for me to claim another ship. I think what I might do is actually put that back into the safe zone, because I am kind of nervous about losing this ship. So into here. Here we go, gonna reverse this thing up. And there we go, that's now in the safe zone. Hopping out of this, to the doorway. Let's go see what that ship has to offer. It's quite far away, it's actually going to be quite close to the planet. So, disabling that, I should have brought a hydrogen bottle with me, that would have been a very smart idea. But then again, I'm not a very smart person. So you might be wondering why I'm flying back to the station empty-handed. Well, that's because the ship that I was trying to go over to was in fact falling down to the planet's surface. It was an ion thruster ship. As it got up to it, and it just went down to the ground and blew up. So yes, I'm now back over to here, and I feel like what I'm going to do with this is try and refit it a little bit more, unlock a few more bits and pieces, and then hopefully something else will spawn in the world for me to try and commandeer and try that one more time. Hopefully it will be an eventful video, and hopefully it will be something entertaining, otherwise it's going to be quite a boring one. But here we go, out the safe zone once again. There we go. And undoing that, dropping down. And what can I do with this? So what I want to do is recharge myself up a little bit. There we go. And I kind of want to put some more stuff on the outside. Okay, so if I had a look through, I've got a plan of action. What I'm going to do now is come into here, over to this, find my cargo container. There it is. Just going to drag everything across. And what I'm going to do is grind this up and actually rebuild it properly. So then I'll have everything I need to actually start building up turrets. So there it is. That's now done. Grinding it up. That's now done. I'm hoping that hasn't got disconnected. That should still be fine, still connected to the ship. No, now I'm going to go over to here, find an assembler. There it is, drag that down, and put it back to how it was. So that comes around, like so. Building up once again. There we go, I can now build up turrets, or at least take over the turret on this ship. But what I want to do with this is build an ore detector on it, then go over to an asteroid, find me some ice. That made me very happy to have ice on this, because then I get hydrogen and oxygen, and should last a nice long time while flying around, and actually finding something to commandeer and attach onto the ship. Out I come again. There we are. We'll look around to maybe this one. We're going to grind this up, then repair up back into its functional state, so at least it'll be on my faction. There we go, that now belongs to me. And you know what, I might actually just leave the other turrets on the ship. So I'm going to go back into the factions menu and actually check what my reputation is with this faction. So this is called the ALSL. So into the factions. There we go. Where is the ALSL in this? There it is. I'm very close to becoming enemies with them. So I don't really want to grind up too much that I can, well, avoid grinding up. Oh, there we go. There's mining carriage. That is what I want. That is what I want to commandeer and attach onto this. Because I should have an ore detector on it, which will save me building resources and, well, having to build stuff up myself. So give myself a nice little recharge in here. But I won't really need to worry about the power, but I will grab a bottle. Oh, I'm on the wrong menu. There we go. Over to here, backing this up, back to the safe zone. I've still got 2 hours worth of power, which is jolly good stuff. What I might do, because I do have uranium on this, is come into here. Batteries. Of course, I can't actually do anything with the batteries because they don't belong to me. No, that's done. I've got a bottle. What I'm going to do now is make sure my inventory is completely empty. Okay, that's all good. Putting in a little save. And away I go. So that is now sitting in the distance over there. So that should be, yeah, that is nowhere near the planet. So there's no risk of that thing falling down into the planet. But I should be able to, with the mod, just go up to the flight seat if it does have one, and then take over it. If not, what I've got to do is somehow build a flight seat on there, which basically be like what I did when spawning in those escort drones, and a massive, just kerfuffled mess. So 2 kilometers out, hiding that. Can I see anything on there? No, I cannot. And I'm just going to hold this menacingly as I approach it. So with that hydrogen bottle, I should be able to last a nice long time. But let's have a look at this thing. So activating the auto dampeners, we've got ion thrusters, we've got spotlights, connectors, landing legs, turret on the side, and there's the doorway to go inside. So dropping down, oh god, that's very wonky there. So I can't really drop down, it has no gravity generator on here. But here we go, we're now going to grind that up, there is a seat. If I grab that seat, I'm just going to fly it back to the safe zone and do what I said earlier, make a Frankenstein ship and just merge it onto there, and hopefully that'll work. That's now functional. Yes, I can fly this thing around, activating that, whereas the station is down there. This is such a good start to this playthrough. It was very hard actually getting put into the playthrough, but now that I've actually got a place where I can respawn on, I can just keep doing stuff like this because it doesn't matter if I die anymore. And here we go, we're going to fly all the way over there. Oh, this is quite a far ship, but first of all, while we're just flying all the way over to it, into here, what do I have on here? Do I have an ore detector? No, I do not, but I'm sure I have the resources on here to actually build the ore detector. Yes, we've got batteries, that's got good stuff. More batteries is always a good thing. And there we are. Did I? Oh yes, I did leave my ship on the outside. At least I think I did leave my ship on the outside. Might just be a weird reflection. But the power is maxing out while flying this thing. And people will have to do 180 to stop it a lot quicker. There we go. I don't know where I learned that from. That was such a long time. It might be my friend, it might be another YouTuber who recommended doing that. Man, that's such a lifesaver thing to actually do on a ship if you do have a lot of thrust behind the ship and plenty of gyroscope controls. So here we are. We're now going to fly this all the way up to this section. Come to a stop, please. There we go. Now I'm going to hop out of this. It should come to a stop by itself. Yes, it will. Still going a little bit. There we are. So now I should be able to take over this entire thing. Although I think I need to actually destroy a few more bits and pieces. Didn't quite read all the requirements of the mods. It just means if I do grind something down and repair it up, I won't take the reputation hits. But ooh, let's go and have a look on the cargo container. Grind this up very quickly. No, actually go bring out the other ship and actually start to merge it together. On the inside, what is there? Oh wow. Oh wow, look at all that cobalt ore. Not really much at the end of the day, but still bloody greater than nothing. But there we go. Finding my other ship. And finding the doorway. I should know where the doorway is by now. It's only on one side. And here we go. So out we come. Gotta line it up nice and proper. And then actually see how I want to attach on to the other ship. There it is. How do I want to do this? Because it's got guns on the side, but that doesn't really matter because because I've got them unlocked now, I can just move them to another place if I need to do that. But up to here, that's the side without the door. So I suppose what I could do is try and merge it like over on this section. Right over there. I should be able to fit into the contours of those ships. So I'm going to need to remove the rocket turret. I'm going to need to remove the iron thrusters on the side there. I'm just going to hop out of this. All the way around once again. And now it's time to start deconstructing. What I want to do is now come back into the flying seat and actually line out once again. So I've removed all the pieces. Ready to remove most of the pieces. They're still flying. But here we come a bit closer. Want to be very careful now. And that is going to start to damage that container. That should be all fine. Yes, I should be able to connect it up to the back of that. So what I've got to do is now... find a place to put merge blocks. In fact, I've got to make sure I've got them unlocked. So finding here, merge blocks. Don't have them unlocked. Let's go and have a look at where they are. So into here, I need to build a small conveyor. I need to build conveyors in general. I've got to put down a cargo container somewhere. Oh, I see, it just made the wrong thing. Completely the wrong thing. So I need to have a solar panel of some kind. What is cheaper? That is cheaper. So suppose what we'll do is just go and grab a traditional solar panel. That'll do. And I'll go and add that onto there. I'm going to have to build this up annoyingly. I thought it was attached onto the conveyors. But no, it was not. I just really misread. There we go. And that was the wrong thing. There it is. Now I should have all the stuff I need to create a solar panel. So grabbing all of them. I don't withdraw them, but who cares? Cross over to here. I want to have the solar panel on this side. So I want to have it somewhere up on this section. That'll do quite nicely. So away. I want the other solar panel. There we go. That's now a better one. So hopefully if I flip this upside down. There we go. That's now nice and away from all the other guns and thrusters. Building this up. Now got some rechargeable power. We'll need a girder, but that's easy to resolve. So that is just iron. And there we go, the merge block should now be fully unlocked. And we've got rechargeable power on this ship, which is jolly good stuff. There is no... Oh, there is sunlight, so that's going to help all the batteries recharge. Very good stuff. So into here once again. Merge blocks. There it is. I want to have the large merge block. Down to here. Going to need a fair amount of stuff. So into here, I should have the stuff ready in that container. I should be able to just craft up at least one of these. So that all goes into here. Remove them. Want to have a merge block. I want to have two merge blocks if I can. There we go. Perfect. Crossed. And of course, yeah, I want to actually move that ship just slightly away. So into here, one final time, being a separate ship. Moving slightly to the left if I can. The ship is bloody awful actually moving around. That should be good enough. Down I come. Merge block. There we go. Welding this up. That is now done. I need to move the ship slightly more to the left, just so I can actually fit the other one onto that container. Oh, I don't have the thrusters, do I? No, I ground them all up. So that's why the ship is not moving. So I need to come over to this one and do the same. There we go. It's a bloody good thing that I actually left that thruster on there. There we go. All the way around. And here comes another merge block. I want to have it sitting... Do I want to just plop it down onto that container? Will that work? So that'll be slightly back. Yes, that will work completely. So onto here. There we go. Once it's all connected up, I'll grind up that iron thruster. Maybe attach another... Oh, wow. Actually, it's trying to connect itself. So it might try and fly away. That's probably a good place to actually insert it. I'm so glad it actually auto-aligned itself right there. But yes, as I was saying, I'll attach on iron thrusters onto the other side of this ship. And then I've got one big ship to fly this thing around. And it's a lot more responsive. Jolly good stuff. So over to here, getting rid of that thruster causes too much damage to that container. I want to come over to this. Here we go. Still losing reputation. I'm probably well into the enemy territory with this one. But there we go, that's now done. Big gap down there. Hopefully didn't disconnect anything that I needed. But no, over to here, I want to have another steel block to fix up this gap. There we go. And... Oh no, no, I've just done this. Oh! Well, that was unexpected, and all my resources are now flying away, but luckily I can respawn. And... Oh, you know what the problem is. Oh shit, there's a gunboat coming. Get it? Get it? Aha! Now what are you gonna do? Exactly, you cannot do anything to me, because we're in a safe zone. But yes, that's kind of a bad thing now. That kind of proves I am negative with them. Hopefully I can get the ship to stop moving before it tries to leave the zone. That means I've got to be very careful with grinding up all the turrets and giving it to my faction. But there he is. Is he going to try and ram me? Probably he's going to try and ram me. But there is that. I have made enemies with a friendly faction, which is to be expected. But I kind of want to have their ship. It looks like a very nice little ship, but hopefully he will bugger off, because I'm going to leave it here for today, because this is progress that has been made. So out this doorway, having a look down here, what have I done? And well, yes, I've connected up this mining ship onto this ship, made them enemies, and now there's a hostile drone trying to attack me. Anyway, that's it for this video. Something fun actually happened at the very end there, but no, this is progress being made. And as I keep going, as I keep making more enemies and building up this ship, more and more of the modular systems and counter stuff is going to start spawning, which is where all hell will break loose. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope this was entertaining, even in the slightest bit entertaining, and I'll be back next Friday with hopefully a more explosive video. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back with another video some point soon. Bye bye.